How's it going? Long time no talk. But I'm here now just because I can't stand it. On every video, on every forum, there's always a bunch of people saying that tooth size is what makes a chain pull. Now, I'm no magical faller, nor am I a very good sharpener of a chain. Get her done, but it's not always perfect. But I do know how a chain works. And I do know what a wives' tail is. So I'm here to break it. I'm gonna go in the shop right now. I'm gonna find me a chain. I'm gonna find me a bar. And I'm gonna sharpen one side right down. And I'm just gonna make the other side sharp. Have a nice chain. Or sharpen it down right down to the witness mark. Here we are in the shop. Picked up the snowmobile on an island where it barely ever snows, except in the mountains. It'll be fun. So, here we are in the shop. What are we gonna do? What saw, what bar are we gonna run? I have a bunch of 18-inch chain that I don't use anymore because I don't run that bar on it. Sorry, more. There you guys go. Let's see what we got. I need a fairly new chain. That one's no good. Ooh, this one's looking promising right here. How's that? I think one side's already sharp. It's a skip. So that's not going to get my point across. Well, geez, is it? Yeah, I think it might get my point across, but I don't want to use one of my 105s. That's an expensive chain to do an experiment on. That's actually pretty good. So, let's get this light up out of your guys' face. I think I'm going to use this chain. I'm going to run with it. One side's pretty sharp already. So that's good. I just need a quick touch. Yeah, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to use this one. My tape measures are gone, so I can't measure the tooth. But I do have drills. So, how long is one side? Oh, she is bigger than that. Probably about 3/8, really. One tooth is about 3/8 long. The other side should be the same because I use a grinder most of the time. It's 3/8 long. So here we go. I got the sharpener. I have the chain. I do have a bar for that. I'm going to start grinding. I'm going to change out my wheels. So, I don't know. I'll turn you guys on in a little bit and do a little grinding and talk to you. So, see you then. Oh, here we go, guys. I'm sharpening away. I just did my first pass right around. And I set up for a second pass now. And it's going to take a while here. Gonna redress the stone just because just ever so slightly forward it, and now I'm going to put an actual edge on it because we're getting close to where I like it. Not quite at the witness mark yet, but we're gonna see what kind of edge we could put on this thing. Alright guys, I got that side done. There is a noticeable difference. Like, come on. You could definitely tell. So I'm going to hit the other side now, just to make sure both sides are nice and sharp. I'm going to use the exact same setting as I did. There we go, guys. It's sharp, and there's a noticeable difference on the tooth size from the left side to the right side. Huge difference. A lot of people now would say that the chain will pull. Well, it will. But not because the teeth are a different size. I'm going to show you in a second here. I'm going to do my rakers. Yeah, those things. Depth gauges. Rakers are, it's more of a, I guess, a slang term for them. So before I get lynched for calling depth gauges rakers, correct myself, and I will continue calling them rakers because that's what they're called nowadays. That's what everybody calls them for the most part, and it's an accepted term. Language changes. Look at this. Here, we got one of these fancy things. A raker gauge. Ooh, something you should use. Look at this. I don't know if you guys could see that. I'm going to turn on the light. Hold on. If I turn on the light, it's going to make noise. That's okay. I think you guys could see it. Look at how far that thing sticks out. It sticks out a ton. And that's the side that we hit hard. Keep doing that. And then we got this side that you guys can't even see it. It's probably about 2 thou too high. So we're going to grind one side of it. We're monsooning outside. So hopefully that'll stop and I can get outside and actually cut a log. Please, please, please let me be able to do that. I've invested too much in this chain already not to. Alright, here we go. Just have to, there we go. Just have to keep it lifted off. This file's a little coarse. There. Right? So there's my depth. I set my grinder to that depth, and I go. There, that's done. So I'm going to set up for the other side, and I'll turn you guys on because I don't want this to turn out to be a 40-minute video. And you guys are here how little we take off this side that we just touched to sharpen up. Okay, we're set up for the second side, guys. That's it. That is it. I'm going to just double check. Now we can go a little bit further. Probably no more than that. Right on the button. There we go. Now all our depth gauges are set at one height. They're all a uniform height. Meaning our chain, all our teeth are going to be taking the exact same depth of cut. I believe this thing is a hardwood, so I believe that to be 25 thou depth. I would be able to measure it, but there's no point. So yeah, we're going to throw this thing on a bar, we're going to throw it on a saw, and we're going to cut with it. And you guys are going to see, oh here, let's do a measurement comparison, shall we? Let's throw this up here, get a number drill out. So we said one of them was 3/8 on this side. Yeah, give or take 3/8. There, across the cutting blade. Right? Pretty close. Now the other one's probably going to be down to a 1/4 inch, if I may say so. And I nailed it. There's a 1/4 inch. Hope you guys can see that. So, you mathematicians out there could figure out how big of a difference that is. It's significant. 1/4 inch, 3/8. Huge. All nice and sharp. Alright, now we gotta get our saw. Oh, here we go, guys. I think it's rained itself out. It's like the chainsaw gods want me to make this video. Chain is tight. Not super tight, but it's tight enough. Exactly how I like running it when I cut. So, again, take another variable out. Man, it is chilly for it being summertime. Now, I'm guessing there's people out there that are wondering, but Victor, we've seen you cut. You sometimes don't cut the straightest. That's true. I don't. Get me standing on uneven ground or something, I won't cut straight. But I've got a solution to that, and I will show you when I get there. I'm gonna probably rip into the biggest piece I could get, just to show you guys. And in fact, I think my theory might be right. My theory, Buckin's theory, quite a few other guys' theory. We'll see. Here we go. We got some cedar, some cider. Do we have a piece that's accessible though? This is the question. Do you guys even have a good place to get set up here? Trucking garbage. Want some trucking garbage? Wood bugs everywhere. Oh, and I think I might just cut on this end, guys. By the standards of this myth, this thing should cut in a big C. that. There's no run out. Nothing. Ain't happening. Let's do another one. Or leave this one intact. Look. No run out. So, there. I don't know what else I could do to really prove it. But if you get your critical thinking hat on, it kind of makes sense. This side's cutting 30 thou. This side's cutting 30 thou. Or 25 and 25, because I think that's what that depth gauge is set at. They cut the same depth at the same speed. It doesn't matter if that tooth is longer than that tooth. It goes. As long as your bar's not bent or worn, so your chain's riding off to one side of it, it's gonna cut. Bango bango, exactly how you cut. If you cut crooked, then it's gonna get cut crooked. It don't matter if you have a chain that's true. Heck, I put on a factory sharpened chain and sometimes start cutting and I look at my cut and run out to one side, but that's me. That's me not paying attention and just throwing the saw on the log and cutting. I know. To the side. You know what? I don't know, I'm even going to run that chain exactly like that. It'll suck because I rock this side and basically be hooped to only have one more sharpened, or maybe two. You got the little white. There we go. So, there's my Saturday fun. I'm going to go in and edit this. Not much editing. A little fast forwarding so you guys don't fall asleep. But, yeah. I don't know what else I can do. I guess one of these days, when I'm really bored, I'll do up a big bar and chain. Gotta hold you guys like this. I'm sure you guys aren't appreciating that light. I'm gonna do a 105 drive to link or 110, and we'll see. Does it pull this way or does it pull that way if you have one side out? And next time I'll do, this time I ran out the left side, next time I run out the right side. And it'll be the same story. I can almost guarantee it. And it won't pull because my rakers will be all even right across. All of the same height. That's important. You want a saw that cuts good? You can have that thing as sharp as you want. You think that saw on that side would have cut all too well if we left that raker way up there? You can see the difference. Look at how big this flat spot is versus that one. Like, is that the end of my rant? I think so.